Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you out and pushing his truth and truth and sincerity. Mr. Brother Mariala and the brother from GMS Chicago camp, and we was making a quick little response video to the a video that's circulating on the internet about a man in Minneapolis. Basically, his cop had him on the ground with just his knee in his neck, just going above and beyond. The video title was "Handcuffed Black Man Dies After White Minneapolis Cop Kneeled on His Neck." And that's what you Israelites about to go through out here, man. That's basically a judgment, punishment. And bring out the first scripture the brother called for. It says Obadiah 1 and 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Exactly, bro. He said, "Shame shall cover thee." Hey, Esau got to pay for what he did, man. Salaki. Hey, Esau got to pay for what he did. Whatever you do to Jacob, hey, that's gonna come back on you, man. Double.
Yep. Even with these 2/3, man, because they're gonna basically, these 2/3 are gonna see it through death by pain, man. Because we warned them who the devil is, we warned them who the enemy is, but they don't regard it. So they're gonna see it through the death by pain, and that was just one of the examples, man. Let me see. I'm gonna get this one real quick. This is Baruch. So this is Baruch 3 and start at 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers." And that's why we got scattered to the four corners of the world, man. That's our heritage was stripped from us. We were put on huge cargo slave ships, even to this very day, man, in captivity. It says, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power Yahweh. It says, "Hear, Israel, the commandments of life, give ear and understand wisdom." It says, "How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land?" Right? So even though we came over here first, man, Esau came over here and conquered it. He took this place over, man. We're in this man's hand right now. It says that thou art wax old in a strange country, thou art defiled with the dead, man. Because right now, hey, you got the elect in the 1/3, but the rest of our nation, they're the dead, man. They're the dry bones. We're walking through the valley shadow of death. So, hey, let me get you got anything else with me, Graham?
I'm gonna grab that scripture I quoted.
All the power to you, I think I got it.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and 2. And it says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." Exactly. So, a prime example of that video, when everything all said and done, and you got people out there mourning, man. Why? Because there's righteous rulership going on, man. Okay? This is not our kingdom. We're in Esau's kingdom, man. But hey, Jacob was laid an example of take heed, man. Okay? To obey the law, statutes, and commandments. The law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, man. Okay? Scripture says, "Agree with thy adversary." Okay?
This is 2nd Ezra 2. This is 2nd Ezra 9, verse. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways." And that's these people, man. Even that, Jake. I don't know the full backstory, but it was something. Jake was probably getting unruly or something, or it could have just been Esau, just being Esau. But all in all, what do? We stopped listening to our power. It says, "And they have cast them away, despitefully shall they dwell in torments." And that's going to be these people, man. The stay of bread is going to be cut off. You know what I mean? It's going to be race riots, famine, sedition among men, everywhere you look. And that's going to be the new way of life, man. It says, "For such in their life have received benefits and have not known me." So they basically took on all these little gifts and presence of the world, and they forsook their Lord, man. They went to their lovers, the idols,
No, you going
Yeah, they forsook the Lord for their lovers, which are basically these idols and these other nations. Something else. Oh yeah, the benefits. You know what I mean? They basically selling out because you got a lot of coons in Israel. It says the same must know it after death by pain. So that's what's gonna happen to these people. That's a judgment. You know what I mean? These people are gonna get judged out here. They're gonna basically beg and plead for forgiveness. You know what I mean? They're gonna beg and plead for the Lord to save them, man, because you know they didn't call on him when he was near. Because that's the thing with Jake, man. Jake doesn't call on the Lord in that time of prosperity. They don't give thanks in the time of prosperity. They only call on the Lord in adversity, you know. And the Lord might save him, but then they go do the same dumb shit again, you know.
Israel got to learn their lesson there, you know.
And this the main one. It says, and therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved. And that's what we doing, man. And that's why we make these exhortations, because these are for the righteous, man, for the elected 1/3 of Israel to see and wake up out of their sleep, man. They're gonna be pricked with these words, and they're gonna move, man. It says, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Because the world is created for the elected 1/3, man. Really all of Israel, but primarily the elected 1/3 first and foremost. So, hey, we're not. You're gonna have a lot of these casualties, man. You quote unquote, like, you know, you're gonna have a lot of these killings going on, man. But these things must come to pass, because the scriptures say, who shall rouse Judah up, man. You know, and Judah is getting roused up, man. It's only so long that they basically, you know, they're just gonna sit around and take that shit before something happens, man. And that's all prophecy, man, because basically these things have to happen, man. These seditions have to happen, these race riots, the famines, leading up to the mark of the beast, and then finally leading up to our redemption, man. Just keep, you know, you had anything you want to end with?
No, I was gonna end it with the Isaiah. It's a lot.
Which one you trying to grab?
Isaiah 45:7. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Hey, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45:7, and it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Exactly. Whatever just happened to that Jake out there in Minnesota, hey, that was the judgment of the Lord, man. You know, that was just another example, like I said, for Israel, man. Okay, to show you who the devil is, man. Okay, which is Esau, Edom, man, as the Bible speaks of. Okay, but ultimately the Lord is in control at the end of the day, man. Okay, He controls what happens, man. He controls life and death. Okay, but hey, but our people gotta get right, man. Okay, somebody gotta be 2/3, and somebody gotta be the elect, you know. And with that, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone who rule well. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect who's pushing this word with all truth, sincerity, with charity. I'd like to say shalom until next time, and the Bob of all.